Together with Emma and Adam. Fingers. 1. Fingers stroking plastic rosary beads. 2. Fingers stroking plastic rosary beads. They are illuminated against night like the sense of her. Its lavender consumes the fumes of apple wood that she once wore upon her breast. You keep the lonely bits of autumn from absorbing your entire winter. But at noon, on a tired Sunday, when she emptied the house of each and every memory, you gathered up the wet clothes, the moth-eaten sheets which once housed your 4 feet, and the yolk of that first egg you once fertilized. Abandoned in the petri dish, pulled from between your legs, now it's inside out. The first night without made more memories, as the lonely strands of hair that found their way into your mouth, wrapped around the uvula. You could stare blankly at the pink parts of her nipples, but now it's only you, and your quiet, empty room overflows with shadows. She longed to be a whisker on your chin while you sat harvesting the moon. Good manners with luck and luck. And now I know where to put my mouth on the mic. Irving Street Post Office, licking ice cream. Your name is Kevin, or Joshua. Mama works at a bar called Tracks with 2 X's, not 1. Singular, you asked up my skirt while your phone vibrated in your hands. Snake you, snake, snake, slithering towards the hole, with a forked tongue darting towards that pleasure bump at the root of your mouth. Sidewalk chalk, found papers against the openings from underground to above, city smut on cheeks, poison pollution. A lot of times it's hard to breathe, not just because the words asphyxiate. You drip drop the brown bag filled with haunted jars of jams and pickled things, toilet paper too. You liked my hips made from Adam's rib to bear the children. Carnage is involved. We've evolved to not just do it out of necessity, though it can seem necessary sometimes. Anxiety released without the use of counterfeit chemicals. There was a guy who talked himself up at a bar and leaned in real close to the arch of my nose. His hand kept brushing the arch of... His hand kept brushing the backside of my dress, felt the smooth fabric slick. He had no name, just a strong drink. Talking of ex-so-and-so, little lady with tiny waist, nice thighs. Not those stick-figure legs, ladies' legs. They told me the smartest thing to ever come out of her mouth was his cock and smack the jukebox to stop the skipping beat. If I showed up at your door around 2 a.m., would you let me in? If you were alone and worn from a day of tear and wear, stained armpit at the sleeve, wiping the sweat from your brow, singular, it would be a welcome change. So I will knock on your door, and you can let me in. Whiskey skin confesses to sins you don't feel that bad about, but drink drunk, it feels right. Maybe we'd even make eye contact before climbing dimples onto legs. Unfortunately, you slipped into the building surrounding before the long talking happened. But this is my favorite color, that is my favorite song, here's a story about my mom kind of conversations. Along with the groceries and some, you vanished on that street when I loved you most, as any good ghost would do. Bravo.